feel like I have already a very high level, and as I said many times, way higher than I could have ever expected with only 1.5 months of real preparation.
And how is it when you compare it to last year?
I mean, of course, it's difficult to say because we only had one real mountain stage. So, yeah, I think it's maybe a bit under, but yeah, of course, then it's good for me that we've had 9 days where only that it's been so easy, so to say, in the first week, and then maybe I can still grow into the race.
Yeah, you're really focusing on the last week.
I would mainly say that the 2 last weeks. There's also a really hard week or weekend coming up in the second week.
Pogacar said yesterday that after the race they only focus on me and not so much on the others. How do you feel about that?
We only focused on not losing time yesterday. So that, yeah.
Is Pogacar the only rival?
No.
Or is it actually good that there are more rivals leading into the four, in the final 9 stages, and they can carry the weight of the race more than just two?
No, I think for sure it's good for me that there are more rivals, because then maybe someone else can also help making the race harder, which is always good for me, I think. So yeah, in that case, I think it's good that there are more guys in the GC still, and yeah, as I said before, I don't only see Pogacar as rival. I see in general the whole top 10 as rivals, or even more. And you have to be careful with everyone. But yeah, a day like yesterday, our main focus was not to lose time, and yeah, we succeeded in that in our tactics. Maybe people don't understand it, but that's their problem.
You seem to be enjoying racing at the moment. Is it a correct observation?
Yes, I enjoy being back after my crash. I enjoy being in the bunch again to race. I think, of course, the crash in some kind of way, yeah, changed it, because now I'm just happy to, yeah, first of all be alive, but also just to be here.
Thank you.
Anyone else in English yet?
Jonas, we just talked about what Tadej said after the stage yesterday. Remco said he thought that you maybe, I thought that you saw it, but that you lacked some balls. Do you agree with that?
Well, if I would have been riding with those two guys with 70k to go and then get dropped on the third last sector, like I did from Pogacar, then I would have lost the Tour de France yesterday. So I wouldn't say lack of balls, I would just say riding smart.
It seems that it was like a lot of a stage out there yesterday, and with you guys being, yeah, it was very tense. Can you say a bit about how it was, like the fight between you, Remco, the UAE riders on the roads yesterday?
Yeah, I think like going on to every sector, it was pretty much a sprint between us and UAE to get in first. And I had good help from Wout. He brought me in first on all the sectors almost. So yeah, I think in general they saw it also as an opportunity to try to attack both Remco and Pogacar. And yeah, my only focus was to try to follow them, and especially after I had the puncture that I was riding on the bike of Jan. Yeah, the saddle height is the same, but of course not the whole bike is the same, and yeah, then it's better to be a bit more defensive.
Daniel?
Jonas, we've talked about how this week, or last week, was a process of overcoming doubts. Doubts about your explosive power, doubts about the high mountains, doubts about your power on the flat yesterday. What doubts are left in your mind about your condition?
I mean, of course, with the crash, you don't know how I will be in the third week. That's more the doubt I have now. I know I have a high level. Of course, I hope still to grow into the race, but also to, in some kind of way that, yeah, I don't know how I will react. Normally we know that I'm always really good in the third week still, but